Hey HBARbarians, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be talking about breaking news that Hedera's Hashgraph consensus algorithm is set to become open source. On the 19th of January, the Hedera Governing Council officially voted to purchase the intellectual property rights to the Hashgraph consensus algorithm from founding architect and inaugural member of the council, Swells Incorporated, for an undisclosed fee. This announcement coincides with the council detailing their plans of transitioning their code to an open source model this year. Hedera decided to initially leverage an open review model for consensus to prevent the accessibility for editing or developmental purposes by the global community. Such measures were implemented to prevent the risk of the splitting of the network or forking events from occurring. The decision to enact this change came about following conclusive technical assessments that the probability of a network split within the Hedera ecosystem is highly unlikely, and therefore the patent upholding legislative exclusivity to the technology can be safely distributed into the public domain, with assurances that it will not serve as an advantageous tool for market competitors, but rather a mechanism to foster internal growth. The open source nature of the Hedera consensus algorithm could be huge for the Hedera network as a whole, namely as the open sourcing of the consensus algorithm will lead to increases in the transparency of the network, which as a result may lead to more developers, especially developers who see open source as a key feature of crypto, choosing to build their offerings on the Hedera network. The perceived increases in transparency offered by making the Hashgraph consensus algorithm open source dispels the ample level of FUD surrounding the project, which was especially pushed by the Cardano CEO Charles Hoskinson, whereby Hoskinson referred to Hedera as centralized garbage. With the final level of FUD surrounding the project being quashed, more developers who wish to leverage a DLT platform may be attracted to the Hedera network over other DLT platforms. The newly adopted open source nature of Hashgraph technology is compounded by the Hedera network being equipped with a number of innate features, which puts it ahead of most other DLTs on the marketplace. Innate features linked to Hedera include its rapid TPS, rapid finality rates, and low predictive transaction fees. The inventor of the Hashgraph consensus algorithm echoed how the open source nature of Hashgraph technology could be especially attractive for developers when he stated, "Open sourcing the software will allow this project to expand in ways that will help users, developers, startups, and enterprises. It will increase the number of developers and projects in the Hedera ecosystem and further accelerate growth. I'm excited about all the new possibilities that this opens up." Baird also noted that the next challenge for Hedera is to expand from a layer 1 protocol to deliver products and services that enables others to leverage the power of the layer 1 protocol to create value. In addition to these exciting developments, the Hedera team is set to roll out a number of initiatives over 2022, whereby the Hedera team is set to release permissioned community nodes. In view of increasing the decentralization of the Hedera network, the team will also enable stake and reward programs, which will lead to improvements in the overall security of the network, as well as improving the decentralization of the network. The eventual use of proxy staking will provide another means of utilizing HBAR tokens, and eventually leading to HBAR token holders being able to earn passive income from staking HBAR. The eventual development of proxy staking and the potential for monetization may lead to more retail investors and even crypto exchanges such as Coinbase looking to list and buy up HBAR tokens. With the impending increase in decentralization earmarked for 2022, Hedera may become the go-to platform for innovation surrounding Web3 developments. Web3 developments have been growing in momentum since the advent of distributed ledger technology and the innate characteristics which come with DLT, namely smart contracts, DeFi, dApps, and improvements in security measures. Distributed ledger technology, namely blockchain and Hashgraph, will remove the need for intermediaries during transactions. The re-architecturing of the web further democratizes its controls and aims for individuals to manage their own identities and personal data. With a number of DLT projects vying to be the platform of choice for Web3 developments, Hedera may be the best option for such initiatives, as well as enhancements to the decentralization surrounding the Hedera network. Another aspect which makes Hedera a prime candidate for Web3 developments includes the nature by which users interact with the Hedera network, namely through Hedera accounts. Hedera accounts serve as a pseudonymous identifier. The pseudonymous account ID lives on the ledger and is controlled by asymmetric cryptographic keys. This method, which is shared across all blockchain and public ledgers, encourages the option to remove the typical Web 2 interaction of an email, password, and other associated personal metadata required to interact with an application. Thus, Hedera accounts limit the amount of data stored by a centralized party to the bare minimum. With the Hedera network becoming increasingly more decentralized, and with FUD pushed by leading figures in the DLT sphere being quashed, 2022 could be an exciting year for Hedera. What are your thoughts on Hedera? Is Hashgraph technology becoming open source bullish for Hedera? Let us know your views in the comments below. Become a Crypto Clan member by joining us on Telegram and Twitter, where we talk all things crypto. Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe and click on the notification bell. Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next video.